What if a smartphone could genuinely last you 2 full days on a single charge, without compromising on a premium feel or a flagship-level camera? Realme just dropped a major statement in the Indian market with their new Realme 15 Pro 5G and the standard Realme 15 5G. And frankly, they've packed a lot of punch into a very attractive package. We spent some time with both devices, and our first impressions are quite compelling. Right out of the box, you immediately notice the design. Both phones share an identical, high-end aesthetic. We're talking about a sleek metal frame paired with a leather-textured back panel, giving them a surprisingly premium feel that belies their price point. The curved display and a cleverly designed camera bump, protected by a metal ring, really complete that polished look. Holding them, you instantly appreciate the good grip. They feel sturdy, not slippery, which is a fantastic touch for daily use. Powering on the devices reveals a truly impressive 6.8-inch 4D Curve Plus AMOLED display. This isn't just a big screen. It's a vibrant, eye-popping canvas with up to 1,800 nits of peak brightness and a silky smooth 144 Hz refresh rate. Imagine your favorite mobile game or movie popping off the screen with colors so rich and blacks so deep, they almost feel real. The bezels virtually disappear, pushing the screen-to-body ratio to an impressive 94%, giving you maximum immersive viewing. And the 240 Hz touch sampling rate means your taps and swipes register instantly, making for a lag-free experience. Underneath, Realme UI 6.0, based on Android 15, runs the show. We found very little bloatware, which we always appreciate, and the haptic feedback for navigation and the app drawer felt incredibly satisfying and intuitive, elevating the overall user experience. Now, let's talk about what's inside. The Realme 15 Pro 5G steps up with a Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 processor, paired with up to 12 GB of RAM and a generous 512 GB of storage. This combination handles demanding apps and graphic-intensive games with ease. The standard Realme 15 5G, while still very capable, opts for the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Plus processor, offering up to 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. In our initial tests, both phones handled daily tasks without a hitch, feeling snappy and responsive. On the camera front, the Realme 15 Pro 5G truly shines, featuring two 50-megapixel rear cameras and a whopping 50-megapixel front sensor, all capable of recording 4K video at 60 frames per second. Yes, you heard that right, a 50-megapixel selfie camera. The Realme 15 5G also boasts a 50-megapixel main rear sensor and the same impressive 50-megapixel selfie shooter, alongside an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, with 4K recording at 30 frames per second. The camera app even integrates clever AI features like AI Edit Genie and AI Party Mode, aiming to intelligently enhance your photos. We can't wait to put these cameras through their paces in our full review. But here's the true showstopper. Both the Realme 15 Pro 5G and the Realme 15 5G pack an enormous 7,000 mAh battery. That's like carrying an extra-large power bank right inside your phone, promising days of power, not just hours. And when you finally need to top up, 80W SuperVOOC charging gets you back in action remarkably fast. Think about the freedom that offers. Less time tethered to an outlet, more time living your life. They also come with an IP69 certification, which means solid protection against dust and water. Pricing starts at a competitive 23,999 Indian rupees for the standard Realme 15 and 28,999 for the Pro model, including attractive launch offers. Realme is making a strong play here, aiming to redefine what we expect from a mid-range smartphone. They're available in some really striking colors like velvet green, silk purple, and flowing silver, with pre-bookings already open and sales kicking off on July 30th. These phones certainly give competitors like the Oppo Reno 14 series and the OnePlus Nord 5 a real run for their money. Are these new Realme devices the mid-range champions we've been waiting for, balancing power, premium design, and incredible battery life? We think they've certainly made a compelling case. We'll bring you our full breakdown soon. Until then, what do you think about these new powerhouses? Let us know your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of tech.